Hi and welcome to the work phase. What's the question? What is the question I get asked more than any? I tell you what, you think of that question and I'll give you the answer. So just have a think of a question right now. A little mind trick for you here. Think of it. Got it? Right, okay. So to answer your question, how often should we change a bike chain? I don't know the answer. One thing I do know is how we can check if we need to change a bike chain. And what I've purchased from Mr. Intranet is one of these, okay? And this is a measuring tool, a measuring device if you like. So what we're going to do, we're going to show you guys how you use this, and this will allow us to identify whether or not on the Roadhound we need a new chain. So let's get on to that work phase. Here we are, here's the chain on the famous Roadhound, and all you do, it's a really simple gadget this. What you do, drop it in there and see if it fits, and look, it fits easily. If it fits, and you can do, there's a 0.1 reading on there and there's a 0.75. If it fits anywhere along there, one way or the other, it's gone in quite easily. Not quite as easy on that one. Maybe not quite. Oh no, it has gone in easily. Look, it's just about getting it in the middle. If you get it in the middle, it goes in easily. So what it's saying is basically that it's saying, hey Steve Dog, you need a new chain, my ode China, is what it's saying to me. So I'm now going to replace that chain. I've got to do it. Now the problem I've got, which is a problem like a lot of you have probably got, is you haven't changed a bike chain for years, because either one, you haven't needed to because you haven't been cycling for yonks. Two, you've just paid some other chump to do it because you're too lazy. Or three, you just haven't done enough mileage. So what do we need to change a bike chain? Well, first of all, we need tools. So I've got this is a thing I bought off the internet, believe it or not. This is a gubbins. It's a chain thingy. I don't really know what it is, but it's one of those. Okay, it looks like a pair of pliers, doesn't it? And this is something else here. Look at that. That just says mountain bike tools. What is it? I don't know. I do know a little bit. This is for removing the little nodules that link the chain together. So I'm going to use these, and I've got a new chain in there. So let's see if we can take this puppy to bits. What do we need to do first of all? Well, first of all, what I'm going to need to do is basically on the old back gears here, which you can see here, I want to move that down to the lowest cog. Okay, the littlest dinky cog in there. And on the front gears here, I don't know what they call these things, whatever they call them. Right, I'm getting technical now. Whatever they call them, in here, drop it down to the smallest one of those as well. Well, that'll do. That'll give us loads of slack, and we like a bit of slack. Right, so here, look, you can see I've moved it to the lowest one on that end and the lowest one on that end. And next up, it's a case of studying the chain. And what you're looking for is a link that looks different. So you just literally, you will pedal backwards. I've done this, so you don't have to, okay? You pedal backwards until I've got it leaned there, so I don't want to pedal backwards now, to see if there's a chain link that's different, and that would be a quick link. If you find a quick link, then, so I do know what I'm talking about, viewers. I haven't just looked this up on the internet and just relaying it back to you. I know what I'm talking about. You then use this to then grip this quick link removing tool, as I like to call it. You would then click that on the quick link, squeeze together, and that will allow you to take the quick link off. However, on the Roadhound we have no such luxury with a G. So you can just clamp these off. Look at that. Clamp those off, close it up, and that then makes the tooling system safe. But I need another tool because I haven't got a quick link. Yikes, what do I do? Firstly, yikes is a word we don't use enough nowadays. We should use it more, shouldn't we? Anyway, I've got this little tool here, which is a chain removal device. I'm sure the Colt sung about that once. What I'm going to do is unscrew that there, And I then just literally, I've done this before, I'm not just blagging it, readers or viewers. What you do, and let's move that little bad man out of the way, the little chain thing there. I'm not sure that one does. Oh, let's leave it in there. I'm going to put that over the top and find a little nodule, so like a little gubbins there, I think is what they call them. So unscrew that, put that in amongst the chain. It does fit in there quite naturally, so you find it does fit in there, like so, in there. Let's see that. You see that on the camera? Isn't that beautiful? Those little teethy things fit in there, and then I just screw this through. Apparently, he says, I'm only saying apparently because I actually do know what I'm doing, but I'm saying apparently to give it a bit more impact.
And then that, just literally.
Right. Very good, is it? I bent the bloody end, look. Bent the bloody thing, look. Bent that. I'm not meant to do that. Steve dog. Don't go anywhere, viewers. Don't go anywhere. You can also use this thing here to repair any damaged tools, okay? So, oh, blooming heck. That really did move that, look at that. I bent that bit of metal there, did you see that? Oh look, blooming heck. Ooh. Oh look, it actually has moved it out, look. See that? Blooming heck, it worked. I didn't notice that, did you notice that, viewers? That might come out now. That ain't gonna work, is it? It only goes that far. I'm gonna get some pliers. Don't go anywhere. I'm back. Pliers, these are called pointy pliers. I'm going to grab that pin there and try and pull it out from there. It don't want to have it, does it? I wonder if I can actually get a use of these gubbins. Or maybe just holding that in and then pulling with the pliers. So what I'm effectively doing, viewers, taking the pressure off that peg thingy. Didn't quite come out, did it? Let's try this again then. I kind of like this thing.
Don't know what it does. Screw that back in again. Seems to be going in. So you push that bad man out.
The screw thing on the other side, you can tight. Oh Christ! You can undo. That didn't work very well, did it? Right. I think it's come out now. I think it's come out. Blooming heck. Don't get this on Tour de France, do you, viewers? Hey? Oh shit! I think. Oops. Don't swear on camera, folks. It's not big. It's not clever. Blimey, what's going on? Where's the bloody thing gone? Let's unscrew it. Let's unscrew it. I'm going to take that bit off. It's come undone, folks. It's come undone. Oh, hello. It's come undone. Chain's off. Right. That there bit can go back on there. Right. The little peg thingy that was in there has dropped out, but it doesn't matter, does it? 'Cause I'm getting a new chain. I've got a new one. What are you worried about, Steve? Just put a new one on, mate. What are you that way on about? That was fun, wasn't it? Right. Chain off. Looks a bit scabby, that one. And now we're going to get a new chain on there. What chain? This one. This is my favourite chain. Not because it was the cheapest on the internet. Don't be silly. It's called called a zonky. That's why it's my favourite. It's called a zonky. So what am I going to do? Let's open it up, see what's in the box. Let's see what's in the box, yeah? This is a zonky, folks. Remember, oops, I had my finger then. Stop swearing, Steve Dog. You're a madman. Here we go. Zonky chain. Look at that, it's shiny. It's a shiny chain, folks. The other one, just so you know, is a little bit cruddy. So I'm going to show you a side-by-side comparison. Do not be alarmed, viewers, that those are not snakes or even slow worms, they're bite chains. One on this side is the cruddy old one, one on that side is a shiny new one. Let's try and put it back on then now, the new one. What are we going to do here? Right, I'm going to thread it, wrap it around, I have a bit of slack here, a bit of excess. Okay, I'm going to run that, a fair bit of excess. So you know guys, make sure you have a fair bit of excess. I'm not talking waistband here, we're talking chain land. Okay, make sure you thread the chain in between the appropriate bits. So that'll be, I believe they call them the derailleurs. I think they're French almost, they sound like a bit French. So just chuck that one through there and then get that one up through there. I find it best to struggle when doing this.
So there you go, that's going to be where I'm going to join that chain in a moment. In a central location, right in the middle there. Let's move the back one as well for you, home readers, viewers, and good doers. Right, we're going to rattle that along the bottom now. So now we're going to remember how the cotton picking, how this goes through the derailleur. I think it goes inside and outside, I can't remember. I'll thread it through the inside. Let's move that around. I think it goes inside and outside, I can't remember. You remember? Let's go inside and outside, it's got to go inside and outside, inside and outside like that. That looks about right, doesn't it? And then I'm going to run that in to the lowest number, but I'm going to tighten it first, to some degree. Then I'm going to hook that through. Got a bit too much there, I want a bit less slack, so just tuck it off your speed dog. Roll it in there. Right. We'll here, oh there's another little derailleur thing down here. So I think I've got to make sure I'm inside that one as well. Don't miss your little derailleur things, just have a think about it.
Viewers, don't just try and botch it. We're doing a proper job here. Not just some bloody amateur guy trying to sort this out. That doesn't look right. That's not right. That's not right, is it? You can't go out. It's got to go outside and outside, isn't it?
Scooby, that's right. Doesn't look right, does it? There's nothing right, what's going on here? Really, Nora. Right. Next time, when you take one off, make it out what it looks like, we put it back on the new one, do you know what I mean? Have a look first, readers.
You got to pull the thing out, haven't you? You got to pull it out, Steve Dog. So this means, ouch, careful guys, that could be a bit bitey, that thing, so just be a bit careful there. Pull the old gubbins down, that derailleur thing. I could clean this off with it, it's a bit scabby, isn't it? I don't know, should I clean it off? I'm going to clean it off, don't go anywhere. Right, I've cleaned off that scabby stuff, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull that derailleur thing down, hopefully you just about see this, and then, yeah, so then the chain, as I like to call it, I'm getting technical now folks, goes in like that, right. By the way, just for those of you who are wondering, the good bloke who knew what he was on about did it exactly the same way. On this is the guy on the internet, did it exactly the same way. Hold either side like that, bring that one through, then goes over the top of the next one. It's doing a little snaky move, isn't it? So there, look, doing a little snaky move. Hello, now we're looking a bit more like it, aren't we? Now this goes over, make sure it's on that bottom cog. Don't want it to miss. Now it looks a bit more like it, doesn't it? And it wants to tighten itself up as well. Look at that. Let's slack it off a bit, Steve. Blimmin' heck. Where's it gone? Oh, blimmin'. This is swine, isn't it? God, it's being a bit of a swine for me, folks. It wants to keep tightening up. I don't want to keep tightening up, do I, you blimmin' thing? Put that one down. God dear, oh dear. Right. Slack it off a bit, guys. And then just so tight, because it's going to bloom and try and pull away again, isn't it? Right. So now I've got 2 joints there which I need to join up. Right. What I've got here, it keeps tightening up. Look at that. It's now too tight, isn't it? This is a pain, isn't it? Right, I believe I've got a hook gadget here. I'm going to put that one down, and I'm just going to leave that there. I think I've got a hook gadget here. Might even, there, like that, little hook. Might even allow me to hook it a few away that side. I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to push that bad man down, pull it up like that, make sure it's hooked in the first one, pull it through like that, pull that one up like that, put the hook gubbins over there before it can escape. So now I've hooked it on either side. See that? I've put a hook there, look. See that? That's how you do it. That's why I was a bike mechanic for so long. Right. That little hook there, you can get all these tools on the internet, folks, for those of you who don't know what you're doing. Right, so now I've got to just clip this puppy in here, and it's easy. It goes in as easy as a pie made of meat and fish. Right, it's just a case of just putting that one in there, putting that one in there. It's kind of self-explanatory what's going on here, folks. And then you pop it in, and then it'll pull itself tight. Popped it in now, it's just about hit in there. I'm going to hold it there. Now I'm going to release the chain gubbins and let the tension of the chain now do its work. So now it's holding it there. I'll take that chain gubbins out, and now I can use this man here, I would guess, to just pop that one in. So how does that pop in? Pop in the little swine. Come on, just pop him. But you've got to be Hercules, haven't you? God dear. Let's take that thing out of the way now. God, blooming that. That didn't go in, did it? Let's have another go. If I go like that there, will that do it? That didn't bloody work either, did it? Let's put that chain gubbins in again. What's it doing to me? In you go. Dear oh dear. Bottom bit just fell out. How does that go in then? God dear oh dear, this is a long old vid, isn't it? Like Bradley Wiggins, if he had me on his team in the Tour de France, he would be still be in, you know, in Rochdale or wherever he is. I don't know. Right, okay. Oh, it's dropped it again. What's going on here? Right, that one goes in there. That one goes in there. Come on, mate, give me a bit of slack. Dear oh dear, right. Oh, I hate this. Right. I don't like it anymore, do I? What is the point of all this? I could have just left the cardio one on it. It'd taken me hours. Dear, oh dear. Right, I'm going to take that there. God dear. Right, okay, take that. Oh, hello. Give me a bit of slack then. Have I got enough slack? Come on, have I got enough slack? I haven't got enough slack, have I? Keeps tightening up on that side. It's an absolute pig, isn't it? Look at it. It's like it's laughing at me. Don't keep doing... Oh, no, I've dropped the other thing now. Oh, no, and the other one. Right, get here. Right. Putting the chain up thing back on, folks. This is like a saviour to me. Because I do not want that to move anywhere. So that there is going to go there. Right, so now I've got my slack. Put in there again. Right. And I found these here which just fell on the floor, but I've got them again. Right, so I'm going to pop that one in there like that. This is easy, folks, you should better do this at home. Just dropped it again. Right, okay, here we go. Right, in that goes that one. In goes, oh, come on. Get in there, you little saw, what are you doing? Which end does it go? I don't even know which end it goes in. Like, it looks like that's the fat end. But let me know, my knees are killing me here. You know, it's not meant to be this like this. It's meant to be this. Right, nearly there. So how the hell does that last bit work then? How do I tighten that last bit up? Kind of, it's almost like I'm trying to pull. I wonder if I pull it that way. I'll pull it out. What if that work? Ow! God, blimmin' hurt. So how do I get this last bit done? Well, apparently it's just a case of applying pressure to the chain. That's what they say. Yeah, whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my gubbins off here. Oh, it's come undone again. Look, the blimmin' thing's come undone. Right, I've got it together now. I'm going to take this thing off here. There's my finger. Get off, you little swine. Right. Take it right off, and then let the pressure be applied. And I don't get this. It just doesn't want to. I wonder if I'll push that in there. I wonder if that will help. Dude, how do you get that tight though? There, you pull it tight. You just pull it tight. You apply a bit of Commonwealth Garden brute force, and then what happens is, if we can go in here, you'll see that the link there's my quick link chain, is now in place, and it's all fine. So what I've now got here is I've got a derailed situation. So now we're going to see if this puppy works. So don't go anywhere. I'm just going to spin the wheel around and see what happens. I've just put my hand on the other blimmin' chain. Can you believe it? Why'd you leave that line around? What are you doing? Right. So, let's just show you the end product. Nice shiny chain there, look. Running through the back derailleur system, through the middle. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Brand new chain. Dispose of the old cruddy one in the right way. I keep smelling something. Sure, night hound's been around here. And that, folks, is how you quickly change your bike chain. So, why throw money away going to the professionals when you can do something as easy, as quickly as that? Catch you guys on the flip side.